Hello my friends all over the world. William Poloniak here again from Whole Health Foundation. In this video I'm going to give you some tips on how to install a new on-off switch on a Norwalk juicer. Now one thing you're going to want to do is to number the prongs from top to bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and also on the inside of the switch numbering the wires top to bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, so everything goes back together in the correct order. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is to remove the screws that hold on the metal that surrounds the motor and the switch. So we'll take off the one in the front, the 4 on the left side, and in the back. Next, take the metal off to expose the inside of the switch. Before you remove the wires from the back of the switch, you're going to want to number the spade connectors 1, 2, 3, and 4, and usually I numbered the 4th one on the bottom from the bottom side, because these wires are going to go back on the switch in the same way. Your next step before you remove the wires is to remove the 2 little screws that are holding on the switch. Now it's very important not to lose these screws because they are a smaller size, so have a container nearby to remove them. And your next step is to remove these 4 switches, or these 4 wires that are numbered. As I'm doing here, and then you'll install your new switch by putting in the wires in the same order, top through bottom. And then your next step is as simple as putting it back in the metal, getting those small screws, and what I usually do for these small screws is use the bit to get them started. Now, very important not to lose these little tiny screws. They are a special size. Now, another thing you might want to do on the switch is to enable the juicer to work without the feed tube on here. And here's how you do that. On the older models, you remove the second from the top wire, and what I usually do is put an empty spade connector on, just so that I don't have bare wires. On the newer models, you remove the second from the bottom. Now your next step and your last step is to reassemble the juicer. And screw all the screws back in. And remember to get the switch side sheet metal under the 2 front pieces of metal. Well, my friends, I hope you found that to be useful information. And if you need to buy parts or supplies, my phone number is 760-753-0321. My email address is developtrust@cox.net, and my webpage is wholehealthfound.com. I'll see you in the next video.